to use our brain to solve it. So anything regarding this matter is in the hands of man, not of God again. God has told you what to do. He has made them, like I said on one platform, I said the biggest mistake is those who exhume that body. Because if they knew this thing would be like this, they for no exhume that body. They go say, I don't bury him, and I don't bury him. What thing we go do? Yeah, Johnny Cóùrt, come and talk. When they finish talking, they won't find the leg or tape. That is it. But something made them to exhume it. Finish. Yeah. God has done the job. Now, what are we supposed to do? We should begin to think critically. They say if police want to arrest armed robber, they think like them. When they think like them, they now think ahead of them. That is how you will catch them. We should now begin to think and do the right thing. As God has given us life, He's answered our prayer. He will give us strength. All we need from Him is strength and guidance on what we need to do. Because as long as we do what we should do, we will get the right answer. It's now in our hands. If you tell God to find your battle for you, and it's a battle of physical combat, no be God go help you carry the person out. Now you go and train, and He will give you insight to know the weakness of your opponent. He will teach you how to counter it. That is how you do it. God has given you the brain to think. Think very well. And He will tell you your thinking is right because you will feel it that what you are doing is right. Even when you run into trouble, He will give you another route out. You know? But the truth is we just have to pray. We have prayed, God have answered our prayer. Everybody prays. I was listening to a sermon, and the pastor said, you are praying the word that God make me the chief cornerstone. But did you read the whole sentence? He said, the stone that was rejected now becomes. So you have to be rejected first before you become the chief cornerstone. You cannot just become the chief cornerstone if that is your line of prayer. But when you are rejected, you took it, you walk away, you did not try again. And they ask you, come back, we think we made error. You say, fuck you. Maybe you send me away before, I don't send you. And you are praying for God to make you a chief cornerstone. They rejected you, they are calling you back. You say you don't want them again. It means God has answered your prayer, but you refuse to walk in the path of the answer. And that is what happens a lot to human beings. We pray, but we don't want to walk. We want it just put me there. You pray for God to give you a good job, but you don't want to go for interview. Just want them to tell you, send you letter. This is your letter of employment. Please come and join us. But you don't want to do interview. You don't go get the job. It will give someone else. But I just hope things get better. Oh, interesting, man.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What's happening here? Oh my God. Why did you guys just stop talking just like that?
You've been quiet. We thought you were on the another platform. We don't understand. You'll be muted.
So this is how you guys are scientists now. This guy, you guys will run your own business. If you guys were the chair people here, you guys will just allow people to eh? So what is the discussion all about? That you guys concluded it, no, you guys didn't even drag each other, you didn't like to extend it for longer hours. I mean, what is this? We don't do shows like this now. Okay, let's cause a problem. Let me see whether I can. Now, everybody in the life, you know, there are some important things that we try as much as possible to make people understand, and people don't want to understand those things. On one hand, you guys are going to be saying that Mohbad's father is a pastor. Okay? The man is a pastor, is a pastor, is a pastor. On another hand, you guys will be saying the man is a cultural man. He's a traditional man. Like, you know, I asked a question in the morning. I said, why did Mohbad's father quickly bury Mohbad? As a pastor, when he got there and he saw the dead body, what did the Bible teach him to do? Why was he thinking about tradition as a pastor? Was tradition the next thing that he should be thinking of? It means he's a fake pastor, fake nurse, fake pastor. If I were him, when he came there, okay, he will just say, go and bring me candle, bring 3 candles, light it. You people stay away. And then say, in the name of the God that I serve, the God of heaven, bring back my son to life. My son cannot go. Bring him back to life. And have a prayer. Can you guys hear me in the live stream? If you can hear me in the comments, say yes. Okay? Yes. And hold hand with all of them. And hold hand with all of them. And they pray like all the, Baba meet 100 people there. They will just form like a circle. Both the lawyer, both the Zlatan, the Davido, all of them, both Wummi, all of them will just hold hand. Okay? And they will be like serious prayer. Guys, have you guys thought of that? Why was there no attempt of Baba trying to make prayer on Mohbad? Is there any part of culture that prohibited him as a pastor from attempting to use the biblical way to resurrect Mohbad? Or was there anything, or maybe did they pay him any amount to quickly bury Mohbad? What is that thing that pressured Baba to quickly bury Mohbad? Is the story clear enough? For me, I think we should wonder, because the behavior, the things that are happening, okay, in the Bible, me and you guys will know that at the time of Lazarus has died. But what happened? He was called back to life. Was Mohbad too much for Mohbad to? We saw the man going to church. He used to go to mountain. He take Wummi. If Mohbad's father can pray, and Wummi became pregnant, it means it was not the prayer of Baba that made Wummi pregnant. It means Wummi was already pregnant before she went to Baba. Because if Baba Mohbad can pray and Wummi get pregnant, now how can Baba Mohbad pray and wake Mohbad from death? I put it to all of you. Go on, answer my question.
Paparano, can I come in?
You can go on, I hear you. Go on.
Paparano, you are saying Baba supposed to hold hands together and wake Mohbad. The day when Baba visit that place, Mohbad is already embalmed, cotton wool was there, everything there.
Are you aware Lazarus was buried? Are you aware Lazarus was buried?
Papa, forget that one we are talking. Go to Lazarus. How many pastors wake a dead body in Nigeria?
Go to many churches. Go to churches in Nigeria here. Pastors wake. They make the blind to see.
That is you are believing all those fake. All they are fake. They say they are fake.
Did Baba take Wummi to mountain to pray? Did Baba take?
You are making me laugh. I don't know what you want to turn to, Paparano, because I don't understand you anymore. To be honest,
it's a simple question.
But right now, I don't want what you want to turn to again. Anymore, I don't even know where you are now again. People are fearing you.
To mountain to pray. It's a simple question. Please answer me.
Baba yes, anybody can go to mountain and pray.
Yeah. Did Baba trust prayer? Do Baba trust in prayer or he doesn't trust in prayer?
Paparano, you are the first person I love in Mohbad meeting. But you are talking to another thing entirely. I will not hide anything. You always talk truth before. But how could you do it? What are you thinking, sir? What are you thinking?
Are you saying church doesn't work? Okay, everybody who is here, okay, wait, you wait. Everybody in the live stream, does prayer work or not? Please answer yes or no. You wait first, I'm coming back to you. Everybody, because I don't like people who have two mouths. I don't like it.
Prayer do work.
Just wait, no. In the live stream, people will comment. I won't comment. Everybody in the live stream, does prayer work, yes or no? Because on one ground, I will hear that prayer is working. On another ground, and it don't depend on prayer is not working. I don't know which one we want. Guys, is there anything God cannot do? Guys, can God wake somebody from the dead, true or false? Yes or no? Yes.
Paparano.
You put the answer. Don't paparino me.
No, you are saying something that I don't even expect you to say now. Hey, you know, I mean, them people about to go cook and bury his son. For you that you analyze all this into us. So you that you are the best person. You are the person that even let us know a lot of secrets that we don't know.
Ajola, the Bible said in the book of Matthew chapter 7 verse 7, it says, ask, it shall be given unto you. Knock, it shall be opened unto you. And seek, you shall find. Ebere, and Yoshi. Now the question is this: what if the prayer was conducted at that moment? Don't you think something else might have changed? People are praying to now. I see people praying on TikTok. I don't pray medicine after death. You see, these are the things I'm talking about. If prayer doesn't work, let's put it aside. Let's stop disturbing ourselves. Let's all focus on the law. But on one hand, we have prayer there as a pastor. You come there right now. Then do like a pastor now, throughout. As a pastor, you come there, you start doing like a traditional man. You start quoting Okwofo. You see, when we start speaking the truth, we will know. When we start speaking the truth, then we will know what we want. The truth is what we hate. We hate hearing the truth, and we hate telling ourselves the truth. When I come, I tell you guys that church doesn't work, pastor doesn't work, prayer doesn't work. You say, no, it work. Then when I put you guys on the spot, where I want the application of it, you say, no, it doesn't work like that. Oh boy. There was even one man on TikTok that was saying they should exhume Mohbad. When Mohbad is exhumed, they should bring Mohbad to him. Just imagine. And people believed it. The man is a man of God, right? Baba Mohbad too is a man of God. It's one man more man of God more than the other. You know, the best time to showcase that yes, your God function is when something happened back in your family. Charity, they say, begins at home. What if Baba has asked God that he wanted Mohbad to come back to life that day? Are you sure God couldn't have done it? Now, there's a question to all of you in the comment section. If Baba had asked God that day, because the Bible says, ask, it shall be given unto you. If you don't ask, it will not be given to you. Did Baba ask God to bring Mohbad back? So, guys, if Baba had asked for God to bring back Mohbad that day, if you agree with me that Mohbad would have come back, say yes. That God could have, if Baba has asked, God would have done it. If God couldn't have done it, say no. When I see people gathering early in the morning, saying they are praying. For me, maybe I feel like they are just trying to do exercise. They are just trying to learn English through, putting one or two words together. Or maybe they are just doing, I don't know. I'm multitask, just 1 minute, wait. Hello, thank you, Mr. Sorry, guys, I'm multitask. Okay, I also work at the same time. So I've quickly got to answer this customer so that this just get out of hand. Okay. You see, everywhere I'm just full with machine, everywhere, machine full everywhere. There's one phone here, there's one here, 1, 2, 3. There's this one, there is this one, and there's another one by my side. Man, got work. Oh, you understand me? So don't mind me. These are the things that make me shout and frustrate sometimes. So many tasks, multitasks. I got. Let me quickly forward this.
Papa, can I say something about the witch?
Yes, you can talk about it. Talk about it. And that's what I was waiting for. Talk about it.
Now, let me say something.
And Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11. Okay, even a friend, a jot of my word. Continue. Go on.
Thank you. Let me be specific. Let me broaden the situation. Jesus Christ was 100% man and 100% God.
Always excuse. Always excuse.
He was the only one, and I think Elijah, who actually have raised the dead. Pastor Idahosa also has raised the dead according to his own testimony. Many prophets might have done that to raise the dead. But our faith, there's a level of faith we have which is different. On that faithful day, I could say the situation overwhelmed Baba. They confused the man totally. Baba Loroku, before he got there was already thought in the body. He was already confirmed dead, cut a wool on the nose. He did offer a word of prayer within himself. And that is the level of his faith. It's not the pastor in Nigeria that wake the dead. Some of them, they stage the miracles. Because the faith of those days, hardly you see it now.
Are you technically belittling your God, belittling the Jehovah?
No, Paparano, no. But sometimes if you don't believe to God, you want to test God. It's just like what we were talking about earlier. God can give a womb or a woman who doesn't have a womb a child. It's possible.
This is not possible. It's not possible. Stop.
Okay. Okay, Papa. Scientist. Okay.
It is the God of movies.
But let me say this.
I want to believe that if God was existing, that God would have shown his or herself in the Atlantic Ocean during slavery. For that God to allow black people to go through all of that God should never accept praises from us. That God we don't belong to that kind of God.
But even in the Bible, they were slaves. Even in the Bible, they were
always be in our. If it is not in your memory, if what happened in the Atlantic slave trade and the Trans-Saharan slave trade, if it's not in your head as an African person, then you are a sellout.
But Papa, slavery was also practiced.
Representing you. If you think you should be bound to that God, foreign God, that allow you to go through all of these things and tainted you, an evil person in the view of every other race today, I think anybody talking about those kind of gods have issues.
Papa, no, slavery were practiced in the Bible.
And human wrote the Bible.
Yeah, for it. Human wrote the Bible. You're correct, 100%.
But what if those women never met God? What if those people never met God? If they were meeting God at that time, if God was speaking to them, why did God stop speaking to us this time?
It's an assumption. Yeah, God still speaks because activities and the world has evolved around. The science, the instruments of science you are talking of today were not in those days. They've detected
you are saying because there's science now, so God is scared.
Yes, there are so many science now that you can use. Okay, look at it now. A woman who is fallopian tubes are blocked might revert to do what do I call it? IVF to conceive through science, right? But it could still be God that gave the doctor the idea of doing what.
The people that those bad God, those things, like all the doctors in China,
the Indians,
all those ones. It is God that allowed them to be worshiping, to be praising Mami Water. At the same time, they are doing great work. It is still God. I mean, this is your God. You guys are giving all credit. You take credit, that somebody worked hard to become a doctor, train, read in the night, in the morning. Others were sleeping. Now you are saying it is God that give this person brain. Why can't God give other poor people under the brain, sleeping their brain, to become great doctors? Why?
But the same doctor will still tell you that
always hide. These gods always go and hide on people that have talent, people who have worked up themselves. Like someone like Davido now, they'll say God is the one that gave him money, that God can take the money back. This God is hiding behind people all the time.
No.
Why?
I think Dr. Abed Damina has expatiated on that you work money. You don't faith money. You work money, right? You invest. You learn skills.
You can't get miracle. Miracle don't exist. Miracle don't exist.
No, miracle. What is miracle, Paparano? What is miracle?
Miracle. Let me say one thing. 1 minute. Let me say miracle. Miracle is just a divine occurrence that can't be scientifically explained. That's a miracle. I mean, something divine. Miracle has to be divine.
Scientific, Paparano.
It's a divine happening, a divine occurrence, a divine healing. For example, a divine healing.
if you look at the one, if I'm going to translate more, like GP time.
Yeah, let's say divine encounter. So tell me one divine encounter you have gone through in your own life. Divine encounter.
Okay, yeah, thank you. You see, sometimes Bible makes us realize that we are spiritual beings, right? And that is where the word divine is coming from the spiritual
Don't
being.
forget, that word divine is an English language. English is fooling us. Tell me divine in Yoruba, what does it mean? You see, that's a problem. We take English, we make English like God. What is divine in Yoruba? You see
my Yoruba, you have to be long.
Okay, everybody in the live stream, what is divine? Let's put all the Yorubas in the live stream, what is divine? English is the one.
Is it Irie?
You see,
I was trying to say something to Babaro.
When I told somebody love doesn't exist, that love only exists in English language.
God
when you translate the word love to other languages, it becomes funny.
Let me see in that space of divine. Let's say divine is something spiritual, something we couldn't. What I'm trying to say is that we are spiritual beings.
What is spiritual in Yoruba? What is spiritual? All those is English language. That's what is making it look nice. When you put it in your language, stop being nice because it doesn't make sense. It makes sense in the English language.
Yeah, spiritual in Yoruba should be a me now. A me that is a. How can I put it now?
Now, if spiritual is a me, does goat have a me?
That's a big question.
Does gorilla have a me and chimpanzee, do they have a me? Monkeys.
They live, of course, they have a me now. They live, they breathe.
They have a me, right?
Okay, Amy, that is Amy.
Fish, eh? They have what?
That is Amy, they could breathe. To breathe.
I said, do they have a me? A me, what is a me?
So they don't have a me.
What do I want to take?
It's the soul.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, of course. Hello. Paolo, you're asking me a question about if I have encountered God. You say, if I have encountered God miracle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me go ahead. Yes, of course, I have encountered God miracle. Many times, you know.
Believe me, right?
Miracle is like this.
Whatever you're going to call God a God miracle, believe me, there are many people who encounter it in China, in Japan.
Yes.
And you don't even know God.
Yes,
so
to them.
Call it a different name.
Let me even be specific, Paparano. Let me be specific. There was a time a lady, I lost a lady in my life. Do you know that after she died, I was like making love to her in the dream, and I will wake up, I will release sperm in my body.
You were fingering her in the dream with hand or with dick?
No, making love, sleeping with her.
Yes,
with my dick, yes, Paparano. And I will wake up, sperm will be in my trouser. I will release. Now, this happened for a very long time, like 6-7 months to almost a year. So I have to.
I didn't have known you then. I would have given you something, just something little.
What will you have given me? What will you have given me, Babano? Is it Atari or what?
That's what I'm saying. That science have an answer to that. You should have consulted science. I'd have used something very small. But anyway, let's hear what your God did. Let's hear from your God. Go on.
You know, I have to pray, to go through fasting, and you know, I have to pray more. And it took time, though. Eventually, it went away. It never happened to me again. You know, and I could say this was like, okay, it was beyond my human control. When you sleep, you wake up, you meet yourself releasing your sperm in your body. It's bad. I mean, you want to control it, but it was beyond my control. You know, that was divine. That was spiritual. When you sleep. Nobody knows what goes on again in this world. At the time you are asleep, you are like half dead. So for me, that's a miracle. And eventually, I came out of it, you know. So that's a miracle for me. Also, there are things there are situations, maybe you want to get a job, fine. I can tell you categorically, I've gotten a job that I didn't go for interview, but I resigned thereafter. It's just connection, I pray, and you say I was connected, fine. But to me, I see that God did a miracle for me. He brought someone my way to help me, you know. Though I think miracle has to be with your belief. I still want to believe, Papa. I know you read Bible. You read Bible. You can't tell me you haven't read Bible before. Or you get some theory from the Bible. Because you quote Bible at times. So it gives me understanding that you do read Bible. So is there anything scientific that was happening to me at that time, Paparano?
You see, were you watching pornography around that time?
Not at all, Paparano. I was so devoted to God, not even having a girlfriend after she died.
You were not watching any kind of porn?
Not at all, not at all. The only thing I do is prayer. I was running a program, ICANN program then. I go to lecture, come back from lecture in the night. I come home, I read, okay. I pray, I sleep.
Okay, you were a teacher or you were a student?
I was a student.
And when you go, do you see like a big yash, small yash, fat yash?
Paparano, how will I go out? I will not see big yash, I will not see fat yash. That is them, but my mind was not there.
That time, do you have somebody at home? Do you have any girlfriend?
Not at all. I was living with my friend, a guy. So
now let me tell you something. Yeah? So when your lady that passed was alive, okay, she was your girlfriend, right?
Yes, of course.
When she was alive, you guys used to have sex, right?
We do. Paparano.
So, and now let's say one of the best sex position you have ever enjoyed was with her.
Till now or then?
As at that time?
Well, definitely.
The problem is resolved. You see how we resolve it? Very simple. All we need to do, first, and even I have you at that time, the advice that would have been given to you would have been to quickly recruit one other very beautiful girl that will be attracted to you.
Well, I take my mind off.
Wait. That will be attracted to you and that you will like. And then this person will now give you different kind of sex position, like will hang you, will take you, put you upside down like this. We carry your head, be hitting the wall. In fact, like in the situation whereby you may even faint. Okay, you may not even have time to drink. You may not have time to drink. You may faint. They will pour you water. You wake up and then continue from there again. Believe me, right? That time, so that person that do such to you, 5 years later, you keep seeing such person in your dream. In fact, you will even be releasing, even without anything happening, you'll be released. The organization I call, what's the scientific name for this? There's always science. I mean, that science.
There's no scientific name for it. It's just spiritual.
No, forget spirit. Forget spirit.
Okay, let me ask you. When you sleep, what do you do while you are sleeping? Do you actually know what was going on?
Now, let me tell you something. Do you think that monkeys are dumb?
They are not. They have brain.
To some extent, they may be to some extent they may be dumb, right?
Yes.
But there are things that they understand. There are things they understand, right?
Correct.
They know what is fire. If they see fire, if they see lion, they run from lion. Know the lion is going to harm them.
Yes.
All right. They have banana. Yeah, they too. They take preventive measures. They take preventive measures.
Yeah.
Now, the problem that the religion people have caused in this world, religion have made human beings to be dumb. Religion has made human being look so dumb, unintelligent, look stupid, and in fact, the biggest enemy of mankind is religion. Religion is portraying itself like an image of excellence to human being, which is false. Human being can produce 10 times better religion than the religion we have. 10 times. If human beings come together, they can do greater things. And the reason why we have this religion was because of human intervention. No book could have fallen from heaven that was perfect without human intervention, without passing through human interpretation, human knowledge. No book. Okay, it all requires human being. Now, we come back to the dream you're talking about. I believe you must have traveled from one country to another before, right?
Yes.
You will see something happens when you travel from one environment to the other. Let's say you leave your village, your environment. When you live there, the house was just one old house, okay, the same way the road used to be, and all the neighbors who used to live with you, the way the setup was when you live. Now, when you travel out of that environment, okay, to another environment, whenever you want to have a dream about that place, it is that image that your human brain has captured that will always be replaying. Has something like that happened to you before?
Partially.
Unless you are aware of the new development. The same way it captured, just like, for example, somebody that was born blind, cannot explain its society. They don't have dreams, they don't dream. Okay? But somebody who became blind at age 10, at age 20, most of their dream is based on how their brain captured their image. They captured images when they used to see. So in a nutshell, this to tell you that religion refuses to study human being. Science studies human being and tell human being its power and its potential. Science makes you better. If you are not born with one particular gift, religion will tell you some people are born to become singers, some are born to become this. Science will tell you that you can become something if you follow this procedure, this, and this. Science will show you how to use your human power, your human skills, the organs in your body, how to activate it and achieve a result. But religion makes you dumb. But religion can't explain those things. Instead, it makes you believe that those things are divine, is beyond comprehension. But science tries to learn those things and explain how those things are. Now, there are different parts of the human brains. Human being is blessed as a creature. The organs functions together. It is the combination of all the cells in our body that makes us functions. And all these cells, once any of them is affected, it affects that part of the body. So you who is here, whether God or no God, you have a part of your brain that captures images, okay? Or whatever you are thinking about, captures it and do like a random, like, have you ever seen of this kind of, would I call it this, how do I call it? Okay, and do some randomization, and then gives you option. You are a flexible being. Okay, human beings, right, have not even yet discovered 1/10 of their potential. We have to continue researching to explain many things. There are some things we can explain now about human being today that 2,000 years ago we couldn't have explained it. The human beings who will come 3,000 years later, if this world still exists, they will see everything me and you are doing right now as primitive. They'll be laughing at us. Do you believe so?
Yeah.
Same way, if we go 2,000 years ago, we see how people were behaving, they were doing things. You will look at them, you will laugh, you will see them as helpless people. Why don't we let evolution take place? We are so quick to know how everything exists. Just because we don't have an answer to some things today does not mean it's God that created. We don't just have the technology that can unravel it. But upon research and research and research, one human being, okay, probably that have one good cells or good traits, maybe extra gene, okay, we will be able to unravel some certain things and it will become useful for the rest of the mankind. So you as a human being, it is part of your functionality to have a dream. Animals do have these dreams too. They have their own features. Just that in terms of intelligence, humans so far are practically one of the most intelligent species in creation. So I don't know whether I was able to answer your question about dream. All of those things are manipulations. So when you think, let me say you think about something all the time, okay? So let me say you want to become a scientist. You meditate, okay? You meditate. When you meditate in it, okay, you may begin to dream different answers, like different options will come to you. And it's all luck. Some of those options, right, it may become real. Like me, I have dreamed about before, about what is going to happen in my live stream. Okay, it was when it was happening, because I used to be live all the time. I mean, I'm doing some things, other things, but I'm always live. So my body, my brain has stored these kind of things. In fact, what will happen the next day? Like, it's a human processor that is processing these different informations. There are some other things that attractions. People that are going to meet you in your whole life, there are some things that are going to take them to you. There's the way you have been living your life, okay? So those things, we can't see it because of the technology we have today. It does not mean it's religion. Human is complex in function. It's complex in its function. So we should stop underestimating human being. We should give space to science. Let science take its course, and let's respect science. Because these are human beings taking time to study things, to see how it is, and then share their result with the whole of mankind, so that mankind can become better. Me and you did not create computer, me and you did not create the aeroplane, whatever. But today, people do it, but it's useful to all of us. But what the religion keep doing, they keep saying, nah, God give them, it's God, it's God. What God? Okay, let human beings stay and fold their hand if God is the one doing it. We can see difference between different societies today. God exists, right, on all of us. We can see what societies have become. One is greater than the other, but God exists, right? It's not God. It's people that are making the changes wherever they are.
Parano, the question I ask is this. You haven't answered that one. What happened while you are sleeping? Where were you? Or where will you be when you start to sleep?
Okay, again, as I said,
have you been?
It's very simple. Okay, it's very simple, okay? There are different images, there are different imaginations of you, what you want, the things you have done begins to place out.
No, I'm not talking about dream now. I'm talking about sleeping.
Listen. Okay. Let's say, for example, now, I sleep right now.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a dead man. My heart is still beating, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But I am weak. At the time, I'm weak because my organs, the sensible part of my brain, okay, like kicks in. Every other organ shuts down. It happens in all creation, especially the animalia kingdom. Do dogs sleep? Yes, right? Do you know what happens when dogs sleep?
Nothing. They don't know.
Come on.
I don't know either.
So same way, okay? anything that gets tired, that is overstressed, okay, it will shrink or it will get weaker. And then it retains back energy. And then it continues. We just have to study that action and just stop saying God, God, God. No. You go sleep, you go wake up. You go sleep, you wake up. So God thing is just to make people lazy and to cause confusion. God sorry is confusion. It's not needed. Okay? What happens to you when you, okay, now, for you to know that it's not the same God, when you close your eye right now, you don't see me again. When you sleep, you don't see me. Me and you can never meet in the dream. In the sleep, never. Never. I'm all alone. The things I've been thinking about, the food I like, the women I like, the place I like to be in life, the different things, how I make my world, how I have figured my world in my life. That's how I'll be seeing myself until the memory will fade away. It will fade away. Slowly it will fade. Same way you forget things. When you grow up, when you were 1 year old, 2 years old, 3 years old, there are so many things you cannot remember again that's faded away. Same way the memories fades away. It's mankind, it's the human race. There's nothing anyone can do about that. And that's why we scientists, we are doing everything possible to employ different technique to see that these things are resolved. And we can achieve the best life while we have life in us. The scientists.
So what you're saying in nutshell now, there is no miracle.
Miracle never existed. All of those things are scam. I have lived with all of these guys, and you who is here, I don't think you're as religious as me. Either in Quran, either in Bible or Torah, I don't think so. You want to test my Bible knowledge or my Quranic knowledge or my Torah's knowledge?
Which one is Torah's knowledge, Papa? No?
That's Judaism now, the Jewish book.
Okay, you read that too.
Jewish book now, the Torah is like the Bible now. Yeah. Genesis, Exodus, few part of the first book, the books of Moses. So, I mean, basically, this is just the thing, yeah. But the thing is this, right? The problem, like for me, the biggest problem of the African continent is allowing itself to be ruled by primitive laws coming from tradition and the religion. Religion and culture, that is, when I say culture, I'm talking about the culture. Religion and culture are the biggest setback to the African people. They will not accept it. They will not accept it, but that is the biggest problem. When you move them out of there, they become their best. Take an African out of those two things, okay? It will become its best potential. It will achieve its best. When you take those two things off their way, take them away from environment where they have to go to church, they have to be doing this normal thing, okay? Take them from where they have to be doing all this too much culture. Take them to where it's strictly laws that abide. Let them compete in such environment. You see them coming out shining on the best. When you now compare them with those who build themselves into those things, you will see a lot of big differences. That is it. And we're trying to help you resolve this case using science. We're just unfortunate that Mohbad father and his people like Gurek, see like Muyiwa, I don't know how they formed that man head. Okay, I don't know where they brought that man from, honestly speaking. This is not to mock him, but I hope that they come to their senses one day. I've seen, when I see people like that do right, I calculate 7 steps ahead of them. That's what I'm doing to all of them. When I take the information, I look at what they are saying. They are step, pop, pop, I look, pop, 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 pop. Before they come there, I already know what they should have done. When that place that they are coming, I'm already there waiting for them. That's why most times, it's like, for them, it's like I know it all. It's just a difference. It's the different things we have engaged in life. You don't know what I've done with this hate before. You don't know how much stress I've subjected myself to. And so when I now come around and all of us are now together, they begin to compare people to them. That, oh, because we all speak the same English, or even probably because they speak better English. It's not about the English. It's about the technicality and the zeal, the determination, the technique, the way, the endurance, coming live every day, the continuation, consistency. You see? It entails so many things. These are skills that it doesn't take one day to get. It doesn't take one day to get. And not everybody can compete with such things, with such people. They will end up saying, nah, too sabi go kill him, this and that. But when that person is reading in the night, he's doing research, you are sleeping. Like, see, you put one hand, you see the way you are sleeping? You put one hand there and you are sleeping. But that person is suffering, getting knowledge, doing everything. Then later you expect you both to be in the same level. The person is trying to do his things, you say, it's a too sabi that we kill the person. That is you coming back to tradition and all of this nonsense. So there's a problem here. Question. We're not on there. Why are people sleeping? You see, this is why I like science. People already snoring. Teacher. Now, another one, new student. I hope we will not go small. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. How are you too?
I'm not that good. What's going on?
What happened to you?
We were kind of rubbing minds.
Don't be sad though, be happy. It's good to be happy. You have to do what makes you happy, to make you continue being happy.
I'm not happy because I've not knocked.
Where is your woman? You don't have woman.
I don't have.
Why now? A grown-up man like you, go and look for someone. Where is your wife? The one I sing for, both of you. Where is your Orukatidono? Iyo dida. Iyo diti salo. It is well. Everybody is just looking, way forward to get this justice. Somebody is talking to you, Bagada Plus, about that TikTok.
Yeah.
But I don't know keep talking about. HP ni babando. When I say na Apple you they use HP. Papariano, kilo shell. Thank God it's Friday. What is going on today's Friday? Elon Bubble.
You guys want to dance?
People are there. They don't want to dance. So you guys should come up. Come and dance. Come and dance. Let me play music for you people and dance. Relax your brain. And relax the brain in there.
You don't tire like this.
Should we play Mohbad song? Papariano.
I come one that dance customer.
Okay. People are so tired, honestly. Even some people cannot sleep because of this justice. This person is saying, yes, sorry, Bruno. It is well. Some people cannot sleep because they think too much about this justice, honestly. And I don't know why.
Why do people cannot sleep? People should be sleeping, people cannot sleep like that.
Some people, Papa, you're just talking like this. Some people are very emotional, now.
Forget that in their board. One were borders. One were board. They have good dick. They see good person. Fuck them. You will sleep very well.
Papa is
not having sex.
I'm not saying Baba. I said, is that what they told you?
Why are they not having sex? They can't sleep. Baba is sleeping, Wummi is sleeping. You say you cannot sleep. He cannot sleep. Grace is sleeping. Who you are sleeping?
I better leave these people.
You want to cry more than they believe. If you want to cry more than
you're funny. It is well. Wummi ò tẹ̀ ráyè tell anybody. Ọmọlọ́mọ ń jayé ẹ̀ lọ, ó ń jayé fọ́rin. They look safe, na drag finish. But really, they said the way she was looking in that coroner inquest that she wasn't looking good.
Forget that thing, abeg. Don't mind that in the sniper. I don't agree with the sniper on that one.
The sniper said it now.
I don't agree with the sniper on that one. I mean,
okay.
And do you expect her to be coming there and be smiling and that's
amazing. It's true.
As someone who has committed a crime, she needs mercy of the public. They are all acting in that family. When they come to public, they are acting helpless. They'll say, and when I look at Baba, I feel sorry. Before I call, do you expect Baba to be smiling, to come around and be in his normal mood? No. They have to fake it.
But what is actually my concern? But how can Wummi and Mohbad tell the judge to permit them to release the body for them to bury without getting justice yet? Because it's somehow, really, it's very, very somehow. That is aside. Look at this exactly acting that they went to the police station to go and they gave them security to escort them home. The same thing. They thought it's going to work on that judge. Imagine. Oh, girl. The whole aya the owner.
Enough is enough. Okay? You respect me, I respect you. Respect is an hypocrite. When you don't have respect in it,
they told her, go and do the DNA. Wummi is crying. Do DNA. Wummi is shaking. She's cursing herself. Is it shaking they ask her to do? Go and do DNA. It is well. It is well, really.
enough is enough.
Stop now, they never back.
Ọmọ ẹ̀ àti jàre.
It's actually, something you did not do, if everyone is accusing you, you will be very sharp. You will act. Okay? Their quietness to show that a lot is wrong with them. They are just forming. All of them go by Mohbad. They have, as in, but I didn't say Mohbad committed crime. He didn't kill Mohbad, but he's faking it too. For goodness sake, this is 9 months since Mohbad died. Emotionally.
Let me tell you something.
They are now giving excuse. All the excuse now is based on them. Do you know how many persons have lost somebody since that time till now? I mean,
Yes.
what are you guys
Let me tell you something. Yeah.
then if they come back, they God give it. God, what the
Let me tell you something. Yeah. If they're assuming the court asked them, do you want to settle this thing and make a plea with your family, or the government should take over the case? I'm very sure they will say yes. Family should handle it. That is what they will say. Honestly. Even when Mr. Nobody say this case will reach like this now, all those people that buy Mohbad, they don't even think the case will be as this long. It's so tiring. It is well. It is really well.
Did Donald Trump roast Joe Biden? I need to go watch their debate. That's the talk in town now.
It might be true. Did you check it?
But this guy regime, I don't think many people complain about racism around the world. This Joe Biden regime. Donald Trump will come now, you begin to see racism everywhere, left and right. we watch videos tired. George Floyd, different killings. You will see posting today, tomorrow posting, next tomorrow posting.
Papariano, before I came to your platform, I went to do Bebo. I went to Spy. So in York Daddy platform, Anya Azuku was playing the VN from what's it called? Lady Aries. When this woman, Susie for Justice, was saying that they pay 7 million to someone, they spend a lot, 7 million to get information, So what's her name? Lady Aries was trying to do the damage control of what she said. So it was somehow, and if they're still online, they're just using it to push. So my question is, how could that be possible? Spending 7 million to get information about what? Why?
They're
still doing it. Okay, they're still doing it. See, they say they're still doing it. All platforms today are just talking about Papariano, Aries, and Susie. But
they're talking about
that be possible.
They're talking about me.
No, me, I did not hear. No, I did not hear about Papariano. It's Aries and Susie. I did not hear about Papariano. My question is, how can they spend such money for just information of 7 million?
Anyone who talks about me, try it, you'll have a headache. Me, I will answer you.
Yes.
Can talk about me or not?
Yes.
You try.
Yeah, I did not hear about your name. They called Susie and Aries. Those are the two names. Maybe they called your name before I joined, but I don't know. But my question is, how can they be giving somebody money, 7 million, or he wants information?
Goodness, let me really ratify that. Okay.
Okay.
Now, do you expect if Susie pays somebody 7 million or 10 million, do you expect her to bring the receipt to show you to the public?
Of course, no.
Okay, now, but at the end of the day, it is what she did with the money that you want to know, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Good. Now, if you see the small fish brain that people are exhibiting in this case, the same people who will tell you that they don't want to give accountability. If you ask them, how much did they bring Wahab Shitu? That time, Bukky used to say 25 million. Now they are saying 10 million. Very soon they will say 15 million. Okay? They don't know where they stand on to. The public contributed for that money. If this woman brings out any amount in her pocket, she's the one that knows what she's doing. She's not telling anybody to pay her. Okay, you don't know what she has done with her money. That will concern her. Okay? It doesn't concern anybody. But if she really wants to make something out of it, then she will be asked about the receipt. What is the receipt? Bring it, let's believe you. What happened? Network. Okay? So, she owe nobody an explanation to that. People who you owe explanation to are people who contributed money to you. Like legal team, what have they been doing with our money? Can they give us accountability? No. But they are laughing at somebody else who spent her money. You know, I said from the beginning, it is Lady Harris who wants to be in that banter. Okay? And I told her, I said, this thing that you are going to do with them, you will end up while you're here, you not achieve nothing. And then, me now, when I see that you don't hear yourself, I will now block you or kick you come out. Because I don't associate with somebody who is not trying to live the kind of lifestyle I'm living. I control the things around me. I try to put things safer. Okay, if anybody is coming here, I will try to see that it is either I'm learning from them, they are getting things right, they are doing it right, I'm learning from them, or I teach them how to do things right. It's either of that two. I will not allow nonsense. So, I mean, that is a difference, you see? So if she continue, I've want her not to do it, but Lady Harris, she's new on social media. Susie is new on social media. All of those kids that they are dragging themselves. Your daddy is new. He's a new host. I don't think he has been hosting before in his life. Anna Suk, all of them, they are new. Buy all of them. They want to enjoy the space and they want to spread tentacles. So anybody who is there, who is available, they will shine. They will use that person, drag the person the most. Like me now, it's just like all that time when like, you know, they were saying all of some things about me. Okay? Papayano, I never wake up to drag them, do those rules. I may not like those things, but because of this case, okay, I understand what people who don't want justice are thinking. So because of them, because of those enemies, I don't want to do that banter. Instead, I want to speak things that are right, that if anybody follow it, they will win. This case will be in the right hand, will win this case. Okay, I don't want to have personal issue with anybody because they are not my problem. My problem is those who are driving this case. Baba Mohbad, Muyiwa, Gurexin, the legal team, they are the one, and anybody on that way, on the way, once I address them so that we can get things right. But individually, people lifestyle, dragging things. Why? What do I want to get from that? Who are they? Okay? I will never do such. Because just like when you see, like Weston now that is chatting me, I mean, recently or whatever right now, if I was a bad person, okay, I would have been dragging issues with him. Okay? I want people, you've got to give them time to know what you know. If you claim you know more than them, why are you dragging with them? Let them exercise themselves. If you know you are right, keep doing your own. Okay? You guys will meet at one point. They may be right. If they are right, then I will meet them at that point. If I'm right, they will meet me at one point. I will smile. That's why I don't want to have issues with them, with anybody. It's not advisable. It should be avoided. But there are people who are lazy, there are people who are frustrated, there are people who are bored to be at home. They just want to exercise to do something. And I'm king of Ototo. When it comes to it, I can do it. But with who? With people in this case? No. People who are real enemies. People who are real enemies, causing problem. I can give them Ototo. You see? So I'm gonna yield there. That is the thing here. So please, guys, do not be offended by any of these rules. I know they drag you guys. They say so many things. For the case of justice for Mohbad, don't exchange. Don't exchange it with them. Don't do it. You can correct. You can mention them. Correct them. I mean, you're a man. Correct things that are not right. Let it correct it and move on. But don't stay on their matter. Don't have issues with them that you'll be dragging. Don't do it. You don't need it. You don't need it. If you think you need it, it's good for you, put head there. You thank me, you regret it later. This is what I've always been telling. I thought I am Yinka, I did the same advice because they come here. I want to shade them. Okay? I want them to have to see things differently. It's not about the English language. I may not sound the way you want. Okay? But there's a technique. I come from a crafty background, craftiness. You may underestimate whatever that you see here, but I'm a professional and a crafty person who do technical job. So anybody who is technical, crafty, they always like method. They like to crack something, pin it. They like to do it in the way that if they tie it, nobody can lose it. That's how they think. They think ahead of you 5, 7 times. So that when they do it, before you go untie them, if I carry mathematics for you, put some physics, some for you, dynamics, set them up for you, make you do something there, you go speak. You understand? So that is the thing here. So, and all of them, they are okay with me. I'm happy that they are okay with me. They may drag me, and I've given them the right to drag me. If they find anything about that I said that is not good, drag me, but keep watching. While you are dragging me, be checking whether I am really that thing that you mean, that thing that you think I am. You've been dragging me, but take your time to come and be checking too, whether truly that thing you are saying, whether that is what I am. Then if you see it like that, bingo. But you will never see it. You will never see it. I've passed that stage in life. No. I'm an elderly man. I've passed that stage. And as an elderly man, I won't compete with youth, with exuberant youth. You that want to enjoy the space, feel, jacuzzi. I know all those foolish things. I could be doing, 50 million is only 50 million go. I could be doing those kind of stuff. I do those things. There's place for it. But not with someone like me. So that is it, okay? That is it. I have a proposal. I spoke to these guys. I see that they have issue. I said, is it possible for we, the public, to contribute some money and support people like the of Westo, Arifa, Perkins, Ayamyinka Ade? I mean, these guys, they've gone through persecutions, okay? Like, I think Veron, a few of them. So I think it's a good idea if we have a GoFundMe, okay, to support these guys. And some of them, they may not even be safe in the country. They may not even be safe here. So if there's anything that anybody can help, the public should extend. You see, the problem we have with this case is that public is not the one handling this case. Baba Mohbad is the one handling this case, and so that thing is selfish. But see, Baba Mohbad is the leader of his team, okay? That thing is selfish. The public is giving them everything, but they cannot protect the public. If the public was the one handling this case, public would have protected itself and also protect the family. If Oriomi Amzat or Bereketen was the one in this case, nobody can cause Baba Mohbad because they will sue you. They will protect the man and also protect themselves and any public members. But family, for the first time, is handling the case. Family. The public case, family is handling it. Nonsense. I'm looking at the technique, the mathematics that you want to play. I'm looking at the physics. I don't know what formula they want to use. I don't know. They can't. It's bigger than the family. They can't stand the threats. They can't. And they can't stand the test of time. All this good X they do. Small, you go, your eyes go clear. I want to be Julan. You understand all this You do a mala. Forget this time. We did the case with the watch and small. Me at the vano, they go small. The vano. You mo show low hem the land, small, the vano. Abi. So, come on now. She don't want to be a giddy, one finish a giddy. We are the family. You can't separate the family. In country, enjoy its youth exuberant. Who you are, who enjoy maybe social for the first time in his career as well as his Guresi, for the first time in his career, without Mohbad, she Guresi Malose Arise News in Yabi, whatever. So all those things, I mean, is keeping them. Over TikTok gift don't jade, you know, the only access to the Mohbad account. So all those things, you'll be thinking that they are helping. Now something makes somebody do somewhere, they do it in they do. Until you find out that thing, don't conclude. In a nutshell, with time, all of these things, you see, Papa said it. When I was crying Berekete since February, all those people who were insulting, where are they? If I tell them about Berekete now, they will run away. They don't want to hear it. You see, they don't want to hear it. Now they are hearing Legatim, Guresi, Muyiwa. I give it to them. I will be slowed down. I'll be watching you guys and your Guresi, Muyiwa, Baba Mohbad. Don't mention Baba. Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad is killing the case. A very important case that he should take to a foundation. He and Berekete should be like this. He and Oriomi, and he should locate foundations. He should speak to the whole world. He should welcome everybody to come and work with him. He now say, go through Muyiwa, this and that. And now make things in one kind of stupid, colloquial, dark, dump way. And you guys are bad. I want to see, let's be watching. I want to learn. I want to learn. All right. Any questions, anything we want to... Dorakemi told them anybody should ask for ability because she's dead. Dorakemi told them nobody should ask for accountability because it is a death and privacy of the farm. I mean, this Dr. Kemi, you see, let me tell you something. I know she's aging, okay? This woman is aging, and it makes sense. I mean, anybody who is aging and going through stress, sometimes, you know, they forget things, and things, you know, things go out, things go off sometimes, okay? But there's one thing you guys must understand, okay? Mohbad death is not a family case. It is not and will not be a family case. It is always and must be a public case, the case of the state. Family case is DNA. Family case is maybe you insult bad, or maybe the property. Those are family cases. But anything that requires with the public's attention, such that we contributed money, okay, and we didn't just contribute, we have a purpose. We contributed money based on some objectives. We were told that autopsy is going to be done. We were told that so many things are going to be done. The right of objective, that's how we contributed the money. If it was money for feeding, money for just gifting the family, nobody will ask about nothing. Right? Nobody will ask. But the assumption, the presumption here is that we, the public, need something, right? But we have to pay money to get it. And who do we pay to? The family is representing the public. Then whatever that the public money is doing, the public must be aware. What's the privacy about the public money? Was the money just given to them, or the money was given to them with condition for the death of Mohbad? For me, I paid in money there because to resolve the death of Mohbad. That's why I paid my money there. To get lawyers to see that they monitor the work of the government, to see that Mohbad is not cheated, to see that the right thing is done by the government, to monitor the government. That's how we pay money there. So the money is not used for the things that we want, and we're asking for accountability. We want to know whether it's being stolen. And some persons are saying that it's a privacy. Privacy? Was the money a gift to them, or it was given with some objectives? So I disagree with her there. Anyway, I know where they say all those things. All those things, they know how they gather, they say those things. But just because they say it does not mean it's going to be like that. And don't forget that sometimes when you find yourself among people that are more, they overwhelm you. Let me say they are 1,000, 2,000, they are there. You will not want to say what will make all of them sad. They will quickly drop you. They will quickly. You don't want to. Nobody likes to be dragged. But you want to say things that they want to hear. Don't forget, all those chemicals, they are watching. They see what is going on. They know where they want to be. Okay, they know where they want to be. She too. She's not just jumping into Baba Mohbad. Sometimes she will drag Baba Mohbad slightly, just like me. I'm doing it. Not consistently like that. She's minding her words because she's been dragged very well. She understands how dragging is, and I don't think that Kemi like being dragged because sometimes she off her comment section. She's a lady. I mean, sometimes she switches off her comment section. So that is it. Another thing. Is there any other thing to be addressed? Any other thing that has not been addressed? All right. So let's call it an end here so I can be busy with other things. I want to see you guys again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.